All right.
We're here.
We're live. All right. So let's see here. Make sure everything is good. All right. All right. Well, welcome everyone. I'm just going to wait a minute to get everybody on here. My name is Paul Farmer, and this is my special guest, my wife, Mariana. And today we're going to be going over how to save for a vacation, or just how to get some vacation money. And what I want to do is I want to be talking about not so much saving, because saving is one way to go about saving money for a vacation. But that's kind of you really have to be very disciplined to do that. Like, you really have to be disciplined to put the money away to save. And a lot of the time that money is going to get spent anyway. And then what's going to happen? You're going to end up doing a staycation. And staycations, as we know,
we very well know,
they suck. They really do. They really do suck. And that's not really something I want to do, to be honest.
Unless you're constantly traveling for work, then that's different.
Yeah, and we've done more than enough staycations. I've done more than enough staycations in my lifetime. So no more staycations. So what we want to do today is we want to kind of discuss an alternative to saving and actually going about making more money, like adding an income stream, and how to go about doing that. But before I get into how I've gone and done that, I just want to go back in time a little bit and kind of just share my story a little bit, because we're about ready to leave on a 7-day Caribbean cruise. 7-day Caribbean cruise. And this isn't our first cruise. Like, I've been on a number of cruises. She's been on one. We went on our honeymoon, and I'm just going to share a little bit about that. But maybe you're in a place right now where you really want to be able to go take a vacation, but you're just like, I just can't afford it. I just, I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to be able to make it. Or maybe this isn't a big deal to you. Maybe you take vacations all the time, but I'm going to be sharing something. We're going to be sharing something with you that has definitely made it possible for us to stop doing the staycation thing and actually go take a real vacation.
Yes. And
I think that's really exciting, and I'm excited to share it with you. So I'm just going to go back in time, back to I used to be a teacher. Okay, I've been online for 6+ years now, and my journey has been like this. Okay, it's been like this. And when I first I was laid off from my teaching job. I had a full-time teaching position. I was a fully credentialed teacher, and when I was laid off, that was back in, what was that, 2010?
10, I think.
Yeah, 2010. Back in 2010, I had no clue what I was going to do. At the time, there were no other teaching jobs. I mean, I applied everywhere, and I thought, wow, I already have experience. it should be easy to get another job, but there was nothing at that time. That was when the whole mortgage industry collapsed, and it was a really bad time. Many people were laid off from their jobs, and it was not a good time. So it was a very scary time for me. And I remember telling her, I'm like, I've never really been laid off before, and I've never been on unemployment. I've never done any of this stuff. I really know what to do, And I remember, like, I was, it's just a very scary time, not having the money, not knowing where we're going to go, having my income cut more than half, and not knowing if I was going to have a teaching job come the next year. It was just really, really stressful time. And the fact is, I didn't get a teaching job for, what was it, 2 more years, I believe it was, right?
It was a while.
Yeah, it was 2 more years, and then that was a part-time teaching job.
It was like subbing.
And I was working part-time as a teacher, which was really more like full-time because of all the demand. They still wanted you to do everything a full-time teacher did, but I was only being paid half, and I was working my online business, which wasn't doing anything. So it was a very trying time, and I'm going to let her share just a little bit about some of what she went through, what she experienced, because she's been in my life that whole entire time. She was there when I was a teacher, and she's been there through this whole entire roller coaster ride of, just trying to create an income, a real income, a solid income, from the comfort of our home. And it's been one of frustration and jubilation. There's been the ups and downs, and I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, but the whole time she's been very supportive and very understanding.
Aww.
And I definitely appreciate that, because I know a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
But anyway, I'm going to let her share just a few things, and I'll come back and share a little bit more. So
we're doing like a hand-me-down.
Yeah, whatever works.
When did we meet? Like 2009?
Yeah, 2000, late 2009.
2009, yeah. So it's been quite a while. Let's just say that. But I think the biggest thing that I have noticed is, like, part of growing in business, I think, is part of it includes the journey that you're going through. So all of these experiences that we've gone through definitely help to mold who we are now and help us to grow. But it's not an easy one. It never was or is. We tried our best. I'm pretty sure we did our very best to stick through and get through the program. But I've never actually gone on a vacation. Like, I think this is the first time, besides my honeymoon, actually scheduling vacation time at work for a real family vacation. This is like the first time ever in my adult life. My parents did like a pretty good job at sending us, going places and experiencing different things. But as an adult, this is like my first real vacation. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not the only one. And
when we went on our honeymoon, our honeymoon was actually paid for through our wedding, like our families. So we still, like, when we went, we didn't have any money, and we enjoyed ourselves, but we weren't able to do anything extra. So the stress was still there. So it wasn't, it was great. Like, it was great to get away and everything, but we're still in the back of our mind, like, what are we going to do when we get back?
Yeah.
So
nobody's going to be feeding us or making our bed.
So yeah, we've been through the ups and downs for sure. And I've made a lot of mistakes, like, while I've been online. So I just kind of wanted to go over a little bit about what I did to be able to pay for a full Caribbean vacation for my family. What was it that I did that allowed this to happen, allowed this change? And mainly it's just, I've been using a simple system. And one of the things I decided to do, so let me just back up. So instead of saving, I'm going to give you an alternative to saving, and that is increase your income. Increase your income, make more income. Okay. So using a very simple system for just about a year now. I've been really serious about it. And I've been able to create a full-time income using this system. Now, the system's pretty simple. Pretty much anybody and everybody can do it. And it just requires, one of the things that happened for me was I was just sick and tired. I was sick and tired of not making it, Before I got serious about this system, I had been in other things. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff out there online is not good. It's not good. Now, I'm not saying all of it is bad. Of course, it's not all bad. There's a lot of good out there too. But one of the pitfalls I had was I was getting in programs that were not proven. And what would happen is I would start building the program, start earning an income, and then all of a sudden it would just go, boop, gone, no more.
Yeah.
It's gone. I wake up next day, the website's gone. Fun. You're not getting paid, and you have to start all over again. So after doing this way too many times, I feel like I wised up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go somewhere where I know it's proven. I know it's stable. I know the company owner is, very much involved and wants you to win. And I'm going to go where it's not sexy. It's not hype. It's not fluff. And it's just something that just works, and it's proven to work. And that's what I decided to do. So I started using a very simple system that one of the things you want to do is, if you're looking to earn an income, is you want it to be simple. You don't want something that's going to be super complex. It's going to take you all day long to do. You really want something that can go along with your job. You already have an income coming in. So what you want to do is you want to leverage that income and start making more income, and have that income start working for you, instead of you just going and getting trading time for money. Like, going to your job is trading time for money. And it doesn't take you long to realize that that's kind of a dead end. You're not going to be getting very far that way. You're not going to be getting ahead that way. I mean, when it comes to getting a raise, I mean, what is it, like a 3% raise every year or every 2 years? I mean, it's really, you're just never going to get ahead. You're not going to get ahead of inflation. It's really tough to get ahead. So when I saw like the opportunity that you have online to create more income and just be able to do the things you want to do, I plugged into the system, and the system has really been a blessing. It's really been a blessing. And the reason is it's proven, it pays on time, it's been around for a good amount of time, and it's simple. And on top of that, there's training. Not only does a company provide you training, but I provide you training. The team I'm on provides you training.
Lots of it.
So really, you can't go wrong. If you're teachable, if you want to, I don't know if you want to create a full-time income. Not everybody does. Maybe you just want to make some money for vacation. Maybe you want to make some money, pay off your car, your mortgage, just be able to spend more time with your family, go places, go out to dinner. I mean, we couldn't go out to dinner for the longest time. Like going out to dinner was like the biggest hurdle ever. I mean, it was like, well, we need to pay rent, or do we go to dinner? You know,
I wouldn't say it was as extreme as rent, but it was challenging.
It was bad. It was bad. That's how it was.
It was like every paycheck we'd get was like, okay, let's count how much we have and see, can this expand, and can we contract here and figure out which one we're going to flip over and pay, because we're just playing poker with our bills.
Yeah. So, I mean, so going out to eat was like a big privilege for us, because we just didn't do it much. We did it very, very little. And I remember we had to turn down our friends, I don't know how many times, because we didn't have the money to go out. Hey, you guys want to go out? No, we can't. You know, so maybe you relate to that. Maybe that's something you relate to. And I don't know about you, but I was sick and tired of that. You know, people don't really understand. Like, you tell them, they think you're blowing them off.
Yeah.
I'm not blowing you off. I just don't have it. I just can't do it, you know? And, you know, relationships can really take a beating when you're doing that, because people just don't understand. Same with family. Like, you know, when the holidays come around, you know, they expect you to go to their house. They expect you to come visit. That's just the way it is. And when you can't, they don't really believe you. They're like, well, okay, you know?
Yeah.
And so anyway, this system, and I know there's tons of systems. I know there's tons of stuff online. It's crazy how much stuff is out there. Got a cameo.
He likes talking, so.
But anyway, so the system has really been a blessing to our lives. We are able, like, I was able to pay in full for this cruise for the family.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know, we're going. Son's going. Her brother-in-law is going. Originally,
your brother-in-law, my brother.
My bad. My brother-in-law, her brother, and originally her mother-in-law was going too. So you
did it again, honey.
My mother-in-law. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's okay. We're ready for vacation time.
Anyway, guys, so
we're ready to go.
So if you want to create more income, just go to the link right below, and it's going to take you to a page. You can start a free trial. You learn all about it. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you out. But the main point I wanted to say is you can do this. You can do this. It doesn't have to stay the way it is. If you're taking staycations, you don't need to be doing that. You know, there are other options. And if you have a job now, keep your job. I'm not telling you not to do your job. Use your job, leverage your job, and create another income so you can start taking real vacations, because this is just the start of a lot for us, you know. So that's just one of the things I like to do. I like to go on cruises and things like that. So we're really excited to be doing that. And thank you for attending. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No. I mean, I think we pretty much covered it all.
All right, guys, make it a great day. Be sure to go to that link and take a look, get started if you like what you see, and I'm happy to help you out. And with that, we'll see you next time.
Yep. See ya. Going to Jamaica.